So I have the book open, or the workbook download thing open, ready to go. So yeah, I guess no complicated issues right now. You can see me, I can see you. You can hear me, I can hear you.
Yep, great. I missed you last Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's
I wanted to
right.
make sure.
I just somehow slept through it. I woke up late, and I also slept through the alarm that what would you call that? I set for Tara, my pretrial release officer meeting. Tara. Yeah. What would you call that? I called her. I told her that I missed it and it happened. She says, "Don't make it a habit and do what I can."
Yeah, no worries. Let's let's review module 4. I think that was the last one we worked on. That's page 21.
Page 21. All right, page 20. 21. Do I answer those questions?
Yep, let's just go through them.
Alrighty. Do I have an attorney? If so, what is the attorney's name? When was the last time we spoke? Yes, I do have an attorney. My attorney's name is Christopher Smallwood. The most recent time we spoke was what do you call that? February. How should I prepare for my attorney before going back to court? By being restored to competency.
Yep, and just making sure you're letting them know everything that's going on and keeping communication. February seems like a ways back to speak with your attorney.
Oh, it happens with continuances. I'm currently incompetent to proceed, so there's not much he can do. So,
right.
Well, I did leave him a phone call and a text message. He responded to the text message. I was woken up by the FBI like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that was all a whole bunch of BS. I don't even know what to think about all that.
What do you mean you were woken up by the FBI?
I was woken up by the FBI. I was sleeping. There's a knock on my door. At first, I thought it was what would you call that? My neighbor, because I left my what is that? Laundry in the laundry room. So I get up. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go grab my laundry. And it's two dudes, and they're like, Mr. Wheeler, I'm agent whatever with the FBI. This is agent whoever with the FBI. We'd like to talk to you about Wagner Group. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, hey, can I put some clothes on? Because I wasn't really wearing anything besides some long johns. So I put some pants on. And it was right when I woke up, and they asked me a whole bunch of weirdo questions, basically asking me if I was recruiting. They asked the first question, how long have they been working for Wagner? How long have I been recruiting for Wagner? What are Wagner's recruitment operations in America? And then they asked where my uniform is. Because I guess people have submitted, what do you call that? Reports, tips, deep fake, photoshopped pictures of me wearing a Wagner uniform saying I was recruiting for Wagner and passing out recruitment flyers. So, and then that was like couple hours after that kid shot his principal and his vice principal at school. So they also asked me if I knew that dude. I think his name was like Austin Lyle. I'm not sure. I could be getting the name completely wrong. I could be saying the most completely wrong name there. But anyways, the kid who shot his principal and vice principal and then committed suicide. They asked me if I knew the name. I was like, no. One dude was like, yeah, it's one of your Wagner recruits. The other dude, the FBI agent, was like, yo, stop that. And then they're asking me if I was recruiting children and a whole bunch of other shit. It was mind blowing, honestly. They were asking me if I was recruiting children for Wagner Group, like to commit terrorism, school shootings, a whole bunch of other stuff, or if I was recruiting children in general to do that. And I was like, man, this is like mind blowing, yo. And then I even asked them some questions. I was like, is it okay to work for Wagner? And like, oh yeah. And they kept telling me it's completely legal to work for Wagner. It's completely legal to recruit for Wagner. It's completely legal to have a Wagner uniform. It's just they just wanted to know what was going on. And then they encouraged me to get a job with Wagner Group, and they encouraged me not only to get a job, but to also inform them after I did.
Okay.
So yeah, a little weird.
Yeah, sounds like you had quite the time.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. But anyways, here we are. I hit up my lawyer with some text messages and voicemails because I wanted him because I needed a letter written stating that he's a lawyer and I could get a copy of the security footage from the cameras in the building from the security office. And I haven't gotten a response from him, so I basically got to spend like $25 to an internet lawyer.
Oh, to get the videos?
Yeah, I need a letter from a lawyer, a real live lawyer, that basically states the date and the time of the cameras. And I spoke to my leasing office, and she's like, "Yeah, you can just come down with a little flash drive. We'll put it on a flash drive, a thumb drive, whatever. But we need the something from a lawyer. That's just one of their little requirements from their office."
Okay. Well, I hope you're able to get that letter from one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's and all it will show that I'm there talking for what do you call that? An hour and a half, 2 hours. Um, yeah. So they haven't contacted me since. None of the lawyers have contacted me since. I thought it was real messed up that if what the FBI was saying is true, that they were people are photoshopping my image and deep faking it in a Wagner uniform and making false reports about me, saying I'm recruiting kids for Wagner Group, which is messed up. And then to ask me if I had anything to do with a school shooting, and I did not. Yeah, that's kind of messed up also.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything gets squared away. Let's finish up this course knowledge assessment, and then we will probably just end it for today, because module 5 is pretty big. I think we are on question 3.
Alrighty, yes. Let me get back to it. I was just looking at module 5. Alrighty. Question 3. What are some examples of important information to share with my attorney? My side of the story, the names of any witnesses, any information of anyone who could corroborate my side, character witnesses, evidence, anything that can help me out.
Good. Yep.
Alrighty. Do I have any concerns about my attorney's ability to help me? Yeah, sometimes I do. So I guess that's a yes.
Yeah,
It's not an absolute
that's
no.
normal.
Yeah, I think everybody does sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely normal. You're putting your life in someone else's hands, so it can be a little uneasy.
Yeah. Alrighty. Can my attorney talk to other people about my case? Why or why not? Very limited. There's the attorney-client privilege, which means the attorney normally cannot talk about my case to other people, but if I state anything about harming myself or others or the possibility of committing criminal activity, by law, he has to report it. And by law, he also must make any, what would you call that, concerns brought up to the court, to the judge, on competency or mental well-being or safety.
Yep, that's good. Very good. And the last one.
Alrighty. Question number 6. What should I do if I disagree with something my attorney tells me? There are many options. The first one will always be discuss it with your attorney. Just talk with them, and go from there for a proper defense strategy. From there, you can always talk with the judge. From there, you can always file a grievance with the, what do you call that? Their board. They have like some judicial review board.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there's that. And I think, go to the ACLU, find a different attorney. There's several options that, but I guess the question is, what should I do if I disagree with something my attorney tells me? Just discuss it with him.
Right, yep. That would be the best option. Perfect. That is all for today. Do you have any other questions or concerns?
No. Sorry I missed last week. Yeah, like I said, I just slept through 2 alarms. Woke up, I called Tara late, and went from there. I'm just looking for a more stable job and going from there. I'm waiting for it to warm up. It's 48 degrees outside. It was 80 degrees one day, and then it was 20 degrees the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
There's that. Besides all that, I'm getting back out there jogging, trying to get back out to working out again. Got a little belly on. Looking for a stable job. I'm smart with IT and cybersecurity. One of a former coworker told me that there's another canvassing job going on because they have the upcoming election. Those who got at least 50% of the vote, they get their spot. Those who did not have to have a runoff with whoever got second place.
Yeah.
So, I was working a job for one candidate who did not make it. And it's odd because I was just yesterday, had like an hour-long conversation with a coworker. The candidate we were working for, I think, was second or third for funding. And I think she came in third or fourth, The first 2 that succeeded were Kelly Bruff and Mike Johnson, I think his name is. But anyways, I still get text messages from them to say, hey, come volunteer, come help out, come do this. But yeah, there's all that. And we're just doing what we can to put together a game plan to get work set up for the rest of the summer and the fall, and go from there.
Yeah, that's good.
So, yep, we were just talking about campaign finances and how we could get at them and do what it takes to start a business and do all that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wednesday, right? I will
Wednesday.
remember.
Yep, I will see you Wednesday.
Is there anything else you need from me or anything I need to do?
I don't think so.
Alrighty. Thank you, and you have a beautiful day.
You as well. Thanks.
Close this browser. Alrighty. Hey, everybody in the YouTube land. I am calling it. I'm going to head down to somewhere. YouTube land. Yeah. I am calling it. I'm going to head. So I guess the sound was good enough. Okay, everybody in YouTube land, stay warm if you need to stay warm, stay cool if you need to stay cool, stay healthy, stay sober if you're choosing sobriety, because I'm about to hit that sobriety change starting tomorrow. Peace. Love you. And broadcast. Click. Where are we at here? We're on the phone. That's right. Here we go.